morning. Hillary Clinton has leads of 4 points or more, so outside the margin of error, in states that add up to 304 electoral votes. Trump's states in that same way have 138 electoral votes. So even if he won Arizona, Ohio, Florida, these toss-up states we're talking about, he still, based on that math, doesn't get to 270. Yeah. It's hard to see at this point any path for Donald.
There is no path, Mike, without a, let's say, 5-point swing in these swing states that we're looking at yesterday. And what's that? I guess that leads to the next story, which is the third debate battle, our equivalent of the Thrilla in Manila in 2016 politics. What does Donald Trump have to do? Can he do anything tonight other than bring Barack Obama's half-brother to the debate to pick up 5 points? Which, by the way, is a good lesson for us all. And I remember in my first campaign school, I said, what's the #1 rule? They said, if you have a half-brother who's Kenyan, always be nice to him. Right?
You've always preached that.
I have always. I said two things. I said that, and I said nobody stops you when you're going 90 miles an hour.
You know,
now listen. We all have relatives, Mr. President. We understand. We understand. We all have relatives, and we're praying for you and the extended family.
You know, Joe, I shudder to think of what he might do tonight.
But what would you have him do to pick up 5 points?
I think it's going to be a tough night for him.
He turns it around with at least 4 or 5 points based on the polls yesterday, or it's a landslide. How does he do it?
Well, I would have. How would I have him do it?
How would you have him do it?
There's no way in the world he could do this. I would have him talk calmly and confidently about the bulk of his supporters and how much they've been neglected and forgotten by the establishment in Washington, the establishment on Wall Street, but calmly and confidently. But he cannot do that because he has historically, over the months of his campaign, confused what he sees and hears in the hall in front of him for the country. He's been speaking to an echo chamber now for over a year, and he gets that adulation from the crowd, and that's all he hears. That's all he feels. He doesn't feel he doesn't really feel the country.
They're very big crowds, and for Eddie, for the first 9 months, 10 months, 11 months, 12 months of his campaign, big crowds equaled big poll results, equaled big victories. But as we started saying back in the spring, you got to shift. You're going to a general election. Those crowds won't win it for you.